when all of us had gotten out and Hardik and Kedar were playing, we thought this is the ideal situation for them to understand how the game can be taken till the end. I think they did a really good job with the partnership, and there are a few positives that we can obviously take out of this game, but the wicket was such that one team had to bat better than the other. But I think Australia's bowling in the end was, quite good as well. I think they used at the right times, and that really stopped our momentum, especially when Kedar and Hardik were going well. If they had put on 40, 50 more, I think that would have been ideal for us, and that's exactly what we were speaking. But things don't go our way all the time. Been playing really well. I think we played well today as well with the bat. With the ball, we could have been better. But all in all, you have to understand that the opposition plays a much better game of cricket, and you just take your positives out of it and move ahead. For now, it's been to go after the spinner and probably push the spinner out of the attack and get their quicks to come into the game earlier. He's done that well in the last game. I think this game as well, he batted pretty nicely. So it might be a regular option in future. You never know. The guy's got a solid game. He's got a good defense, and he's got technique. He's not just a slogger. So I think if he gains more confidence and he understands how to take the game till the end and finish more often, you never know. He might be a regular at that spot as well. But we mentioned about flexibility. We're just doing that at the moment where we're not predictable. We are willing to do different things and try and upset the rhythm of the opposition in some way possible. When a guy bowls in decent areas, being a part-timer, then he's literally got nothing to lose. So if that sort of can be conveyed within the first couple of overs that these guys bowl, then they can end up bowling 3 or 4 more, and if proper set batsmen try to go after them, more often than not they get you breakthroughs. So the regular bowlers obviously are always looking for consistency, and they're thinking from a bowler's point of view. That's why the mindset is a bit more, I can say, I wouldn't say reluctant, but it's a bit more calculated compared to a part-timer who just comes and bowls in one spot. If it turns good, if it doesn't, he's just giving 6 and over and he's done his job. So I think if that can be stretched, then it's a good thing for the captain, and I think Kedar thrives on that. We never put too much pressure on him because we understand how much he can give you. I think today he gave us more than we expected, and that's a good thing. It shows that he's a thinking cricketer. We've won the series, and you have to try the guys out at some stage. You need to test your bench strength as well. You need to give those guys game time. I think Umesh bowled well. Even Shami bowled well. Umesh even picked up 4 wickets. The runs would have been a bit more than what he would have expected from himself. But we only lost by 20 odd in the end. So we didn't bat that. I think the wicket was really good to bat. So you have to give it to the bowlers. From that point of view, you have to give them a bit of an advantage there. But look, in hindsight, if you lose, I'm not someone who sits and thinks, maybe I shouldn't have done this. You try, you go for something. If it doesn't work, you make another plan and you go for it again in the next game, putting all your belief in it. And that's exactly what I think and the whole squad thinks. So we have no doubts on, why we tried both of them in this game. Depends on the kind of wicket he's bowling at. In Kolkata, he could afford to bang it in because the pitch had that much assistance and it had bounce and carry. But I think in Indore and here, he looked to adapt according to the conditions. I think in Indore, he was really good with the ball. But again, as I said, your bowlers would not have perfect days every time. You need to accept that. And but I know for a fact that he's someone who, if something has been told to him, he will go out there and try to do that in the game immediately. He's not someone who would be worried about the way how he bowls or a certain kind of pattern he has while bowling. He's someone who's very flexible to try. And even in one test match in Sri Lanka, he learned the off cutter in the morning, and in the afternoon he was executing it on a pitch that was slow and turning, and he got us the. So he's a cricketer who's evolving with every game, and he's getting smarter with his skills, which I think is a great thing. Well, we know he's a quality player. He's been a quality player for Australia for a while, and I know for a fact in the one-day format he was known as a T20 specialist, and then he solidified his test game, and then because I've known him for a while, I know that he wanted to really make a mark in ODI cricket, and